Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Quick and I'm a second-year graduate student in the Information Management program. Congrats to all of our admitted students on their admission to the iSchool. We're really excited that you could join us on our Periscope tour today. So today we're going to be talking to student services, but first let's take a look around the iSchool. So this is Nexus. As you can see, someone's actually working in there now, and it's a student-based, membership-driven research lab. So if you love to tinker with stuff, whether it's Google Glass, 3D printing, any emerging technology, this is pretty much where you belong. Nexus stands for New Explorations in Information and Science, and you should definitely look into joining when you get here. And this is Sidearm Sports. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is run by iSchool alumnus Jeff Rubin, and it provides infrastructure to over 850 collegiate teams, including Qs.com, Go Orange, and it also provides more than 30 of our students with real-world experience while they're in the iSchool. And that's one of the really cool things about the iSchool is that it is a professional school, meaning that you will get real-world experience during the fall, spring, and summer semesters. Hey, Amber.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. This is Amber.
Hey, everyone.
So Amber is also a graduate student here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I'm a telecommunication network management student here at Syracuse. I'm also doing a CS in information security management as well. So those are my main interests in technology. Went here as an undergrad too, so decided to stay on at Syracuse since it's a place where I was definitely very comfortable here as well. So yeah, I've been involved throughout my time here, and so that's me in a nutshell.
Okay, awesome. And you're very involved outside of the classroom, as we learned last time. So can you tell us a little bit about some of the activities that you're involved with at the iSchool?
Sure. So in addition to working part-time, I'm mostly involved with a student group here called Association of Computing Machinery. So the acronym is ACM. ACM is a global organization. I mean, it's here in the U.S., it's in multiple countries around the world, and we have a chapter right here at Syracuse. So it's undergrad and graduate students. It's iSchool and engineering students as well. We come together, we're all passionate about technology, and we share that passion. We share ideas, maybe projects that we're working on. We go trips together, employer visits, those kinds of things. So, yeah.
Okay, great. And I think as we learned a little bit earlier, is iSchool is a professional school, meaning there's so many opportunities for people outside the classroom. Can you tell us about some of your experiential learning trips?
Sure. So there's two main trips that you go on that's kind of like outside of the country. So it's called Asia Tech and Euro Tech. So I went on both of them, and needless to say, they were both absolutely amazing. The gear of both trips, even though they take place in different sides of the world, the idea is to expose you to how technology is used outside of the U.S. And also expose you to different cultures and how they operate outside of the U.S. So we went there, we met with different companies, and I mean like executive level representatives at these companies. We talked to them, they explained what they're looking for in employees, what kind of IT skills they find valuable, how they use IT. So share all that kind of information with us, and of course it's an opportunity to have fun and then explore new culture. But I think in addition to just learning about IT, I think the main goal was also to teach students how to adapt in a new environment, especially with IT. Like it's something that's it's a global thing that a lot of companies need, and just being able to adapt to being in new environments, working with people from different backgrounds, that's also the main point of the programs too.
Okay, great, and that's really cool. Like you said, it's also an awesome way to explore and see what's happening with technology across the world. And you're also a program assistant. Tell us about your role with that.
So as I mentioned, I work part-time, so that's my part-time job. I'm a program assistant. So essentially what I do, and I've probably actually contacted a number of you as well, whenever you send an email to the igrad@syr.edu account, I'm one of the students that will usually respond back to you. So it could be questions about, the admissions process, or, oh, like I didn't get this form, or where do I submit this, or, like, do I have to complete this part of the application? Those kind of questions, I'm there to answer them. So I have about 2 other students that I work with as well. So in addition to that, we also host students that come in that want to visit the iSchool, that want to learn more about what our programs are like and see what it's like to be a student within the iSchool. I also help out with information sessions, both in person and online. So if you've seen any of our webinars, I may have been one of the students that was, on the chat answering questions that you may have had. So, and that's primarily what I do. It's just the main idea is just to support students coming here that are interested in our programs and just want to know what it's like to be a student. So I give them that student perspective.
Okay, awesome. Well, are you guys ready to see a little bit more of the iSchool? Come on, let's go.
So sunny outside.
I know, it's really nice on campus today too. So actually we're gonna quickly just take a stop on the 2nd floor really quickly. And what we're about to see is actually the ice box, and it's a really cool space where people just come, they do work, they share ideas, collaborate. You'll probably see some of the whiteboards. So it kind of resembles a space that you might see in like a Google or another really big tech company, so it's a really cool space. All right, so I'll just stop so that you guys can see it really quickly. But this is the info space. And some people are doing work, but like I said, just a really good place to come and hang out. All right, and now we are headed to Student Services to just learn a little bit more about what you can get involved with in the iSchool when you get here. All right, hi, is the Student Services team here? All right. Hey guys, we are here with all of our new admitted students.
Hi guys.
Hi. All right. Yeah, and I will get a little bit closer. So first, Julie, can you tell us just a little bit about some of the opportunities that people will have, or admitted students will have when they get here?
Sure. Hi, my name is Julie, and I work here as the Director of Advising and Student Engagement. And I'm really, really excited that you guys may be coming. And I wanted to just introduce some of the things that you can do when you get here, and whether that's some of the traditional student organizations that you may be a part of or have been a part of at undergraduate institution, or some of the off-campus student experiences that we provide, a lot of field trips, and a lot of community building efforts that you could take part in as well. Our last day of classes party is kind of famous, and all sorts of things that we build into the student experience here so that it's more than just time in a classroom, but it's time creating a culture of community here.
Okay,
Good?
great. Yeah, that's awesome. I know, now I'm like, oh wow, I wish I was a first year again. All right, I'll come over a little bit. And can you just also tell us about maybe what opening weekend's like and what will be like right when people get here?
So you will have a full schedule right when you get here. From day one, you will be meeting with your fellow students, you will be meeting with your faculty, you will be meeting with your academic advisor, you'll be building your schedule. I believe there's almost always ice cream, maybe more than once. So you will have a totally full schedule, and by the time classes start, you'll probably feel like you've been here for 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, Great. And Meredith, tell us a little bit about career services and what people can expect.
Absolutely. Okay, so in terms of career services, we're here to help you right from the moment that you get on campus all the way through graduation and beyond. Yes, we work with alumni too. But once you first get here, it starts off by helping you figure out exactly what you want to do, right? There's so many options that you can pursue based on your degree program that we just have to figure out what's the right fit for you. And then we kind of help you find those opportunities, right? Work on your resume, work on your cover letter, work on interviewing. And she's smiling because we did this.
Yeah, and it worked so
very well.
Yeah, it went really well. Something that you have to do.
Yes, absolutely. And so we're here every step along the way. So even whether it's a road bump or you're coming in to tell me some really great news, we're here to help you throughout the entire process.
Right, definitely. And I'll just start with you again, but as you guys have already seen, it's just a really fun culture here. So can you tell us about, what's your favorite part about just the Syracuse iSchool?
I only get one thing.
Okay, if you want to mention two, yeah, because there's so many, but if you want to mention two.
Okay, so I just think that this place is, like Julie said, it's so much of a community. I like that it's small. I like that I constantly see students that I know, but I also get a chance to meet new people all the time. But in the end, that there's just this sort of kind of understood thing that we're like all in this together. It's not a competitive environment, it's a collaborative environment, and I think that's really cool.
Okay. Great.
I'm sorry, we could have stood up.
No problem.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do I think the iSchool's awesome? I would say, I think Meredith nailed it. Like, she's saying things, and I'm like, I should probably say that. So I'm going to say that I think the students are really cool. I think our students have this kind of friendly, non-competitive vibe, but they also are just really curious. They're super entrepreneurial. They're just innovators. And I think that spirit breeds a lot of excitement for us and for me specifically, as I want to create awesome programs for students like that.
True. And speaking of programs, we talked to a student earlier about Asia Tech and Euro Tech, but what else? Are there any other experiential things that they can get involved with?
Sure, absolutely. So I think the most famous other two programs are sister programs called Spring Break in Silicon Valley and Entretech, and they are for students who are interested in kind of the entrepreneurial tech startup side of things. And you could probably tell, but one of them takes place during spring break and the other during Maymester. And so they're extra tack on courses. They're 3-credit courses that look at the ecosystem of either of those places, from the people who are seeding the funding to let these ventures happen to the big Google tech startups of the world and everything in between. So those are really cool.
Very cool.
And any student can sign up for them.
Okay, cool. And then just our last question for the day.
So what do I think is cool about the iSchool and the iSchool environment? I've been here for 16 years, so I'm an oldie. And I would say that one of the great things about the iSchool is the fact that we are so open to new ideas, so that when
You're in. Yeah, okay. No, it's okay.
So that when you come here, we often have students who come to us with great new things that they want to try or things that we want to implement. And we don't care whether anyone has done it before or whether it sounds really crazy. I feel like we'll try anything once. Might end up not being a great idea, but we will try anything once. So we have a lot of new things, and we want students who have new ideas and really want to be here. I think the other thing I find really nice about the iSchool is that we're pretty homey here, so that it's a place where you can come and there's no barriers between the students and the faculty and the staff, that you're really coming and you're hanging out with the faculty, you're hanging out with the staff, and getting to know us and coming to us with any issues or problems or ideas.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys all so much. We really appreciate it. All right. Well, that was student services, and you guys, like they said, they're always open when you get here to ask questions about activities or anything that's student related. So thank you so much for joining us for another Periscope tour. Definitely check in April for more tours and more information about the iSchool. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter at iSchoolSU. Bye.